For one of the speakers that I will build, I need 2 small tweeters, round ones, so I bought from a junkyard next to my workplace 2 Audi tweeters. They are not absolutely identical, but they came from the same car. They have the same model number, so in theory at least they have the same characteristics. They are interchangeable, so they are good enough for what I need them. One of them at least is made by Blaupunkt. So the problem is that I do not need the plastic surround for them. I just need the tweeters inside, so I will try to take them out without destroying them, and actually without completely destroying the surrounds, because I'm not really sure how they look inside. Maybe I need to use them like this, but I hope not. We will see. After that we will give them a quick test. I will try to open this one first because it has only 4 clips. I don't know if you can see. I will break the clips because they are really hard and I don't think I can get them. Okay, I don't need to break them, just bend them. Better. I thought I couldn't get them all opened, but it seems it's not that hard. Okay, sorry. They are all open. I already cut the wires, as you can see. There were 2 wires here. So now the tweeter should come out. Not very easy, but we'll get it out. What's holding you? Is it another clip that I did not see? Of course, there is another clip. Always another clip. Okay, actually it was just a little bit of glue, but nice tweeter now. I will just have to clean it a little bit. It is round now. It has a little, of course I will file this down. It has a little edge, so okay, let me see if I have something to clean this out. I do have something. I will clean it better later, but now just so you can see what I'm doing. So I will make a round hole in the speaker box, this size, okay, you can see, with this size, and the speaker will go in until here. So we will have this. Of course I will file even this down, and we will have only this outside. It's a little bit unprotected, but okay, it bends but not easily, so strong enough to stay like this, unprotected. I will give it a very quick test, because I have no idea if it's working. I hope it's working. I don't see plus or minus. Okay, this is green, this is black and green, this is completely black, so this must be minus and this must be plus, positive. They are like this, so this is positive. We could put on the alligator clips, but very carefully, because it has metal here. And I don't want to make a short. I will hold it like this and give it a quick test. There is sound, but very little sound. Maybe this track does not have any highs. I try another one. Not much volume. I try for a moment the other tweeter. Maybe this one is broken. That's not really good. Oh, what a difference. Okay. So one of them is clearly broken. This one. What can I do next? That is the question. The coil is not, from what you can see, and now I realize it's not moving. So probably this is why they changed one of these tweeters with this type. This one over time got dust in it, blocked the coil and did not work. They changed it with this, but this one remained like the standard one. This will be quite hard to fix, because as you can see it's glued all around. I have no idea what I will do, but we will find a fix for it. Kind of sad that they don't work, both of them at least. Okay, I will think about a fix and come back with a video. Okay, I looked a little bit more into the program. The only way to fix this is to take off all the glue around this and to slide out the magnet, and the plastic will come out with the okay, I don't remember the name of it now, with the membrane. Okay, but this is very time consuming because this was not meant to be opened or repaired. It's something that you just throw away when it does not work. But this is not how we do things on my channel. We fix everything, so we will give it a try. I took out as much as I could of the glue, cut myself in the process, but it sometimes happens. Now we will try to prise this open. From what I see, it has these 4 clips and the glue all around, but now the glue should not be a problem. So slowly we try to open it. I have no idea how this will work, or if it will work. Some of the glue is inside this, so now I'm even thinking of breaking this 4 and putting it back together with just glue around here. It should be enough because I'm not using it in a car, so it will not have the huge shocks. I will try to open it like this, but it still has some glue inside, so I'm not really sure if I can. This was very well put together, but because the dust got inside, it doesn't really matter. Why would you make something so well put together and leave little holes like this all around where like this? Okay, that's not really little hole. Dust gets inside, coil gets blocked, it doesn't work anymore. People throw it away, put in a new one. Same happens to the new one, another one. Why would you do this when you can make it completely sealed all around? But what the hell, we do what we can and try to fix it. Not nice sounds, but they are from the screwdriver, not from the speaker. Okay, it's starting to move. We do this all around, so it's free on sides, or all sides. The glue doesn't really want to let it move, but I know you can see the thing from what I'm doing. Let me try like this. Okay. You can see it's moving a little bit, but then it gets back because of the glue. But at least we are moving it all around. And from what I hear, glue is starting to break. Even more here. Okay. So this is opening a tweeter that was not meant to be opened. It's not nice, but if I can use it after I finish, then it's perfect for me. If I can't use it, at least I've tried to fix it. I hope I don't damage the coil by doing this, but I can do. Okay, so it's out a little bit now. I can't do it any other way because of the glue. Sorry for that. Let me try to move around. Okay. This seems a little bit better. I've heard the coil rubbing, so I hope the coil is not broken. Even that might be a possibility. It might be stuck in the channel, so when I take this off, the coil will take off the membrane. That would be very bad, but I don't have any other way of doing this. Okay. Not broken. Yes, completely full. I will try to clean it. Just one moment, so I find something that enters that, and then put it back together. So, two worst possible things have happened to this tweeter. Let me try to find the position where you can see it has some kind of okay, it's very hard to push it in without destroying it. It has some kind of foam inside, just under this edge here. Let me try like this, just here. The foam started to rot away, transformed into some gunk, I'm not sure if that's the correct expression, that got into here. Okay, this is what it looks like, and clogged all that up. At the same time, because it expanded, we will clean the space for the coil with some paint thinner. I hope it will dissolve the foam or what's left of it and all the dust that has gathered in here. I'm not really sure if it will work, but I'll do my best. Yes, you can see the color here. it's starting to come off. Okay, I will take away the mat, how is it called, some kind of foam from a scanner, because the paint thinner will also dissolve that. I could even actually, of course this will go away too, but that doesn't affect me. Yes, of course, you can see it, sorry for that. No, okay. I think this will work better, but because you can see it, I will pause the video and come back to you later. I also have to take away all the foam from the you can see it maybe like this a little bit from next to the coil. I have no idea why this foam was used. I'm sure it has a purpose, but it's not good anymore. As you can see, foam rod all the way. Actually, it looks more like a sponge, sorry for the English, than a foam. I don't know why it is here. Maybe at the point it was put here to keep away the dust, but not a good solution from my point of view. Because foam and sponges tend to very careful. I have to be here because I can break away the wires from the coil, and that would be very bad. We don't want to do that. Sorry that at some moments you can see what I'm doing, but it's a very tight space in there, so I really have to concentrate. I will blow the rest of it off. Okay, some moments with no action in front of the camera, but the coil is clean now. After I clean the magnet gap, I will try to put it all back together and give it a test. Taking a better look at this magnet assembly, I realized something. This was a ferrofluid tweeter. Failing to see this from the start made me put paint thinner on it, so that removed the solvent from the ferrofluid. If I leave it like this, it will probably rust away and it won't work again. The only thing that I have to replace it, that I know it will not dissolve the membrane, is silicone grease. I will use this. I'm not sure if it will work. The only other way that I can fix this is to completely remove the ferrofluid. I'm not sure for what it is used, for heat dissipation, for dampening. I don't have any idea. I will try to find a way to fix it. Of course, to top it all off, my batteries just died because I wasn't planning on such a long video. I had no idea that this speaker is some silicone grease on my fingers. I wasn't planning on a long video because I did not know that this tweeter is broken so badly. I didn't know it's broken at all, if I think about it. So let me do a little recap on it. First, I thought that dust went into the magnet gap and blocked it. When I opened it, I saw that dust was in the magnet gap together with some foam, some rotted foam. I did not realize that underneath that we have ferromagnetic fluid. I tried to wash it away. When I realized that ferromagnetic fluid is in there, I stopped. I put silicone grease on it, then used a cutter to insert that silicone grease into the ferromagnetic fluid. Of course, I don't know if this silicone grease will work because ferromagnetic fluid does not have silicone grease in it, but it's the only thing that I have that will not dissolve the membrane. Okay, now my cutter isn't working. After finishing that, I realized yet another problem with this tweeter. The membrane was very high. I don't know how it got like that. Maybe it was used at very high power a lot of time and the ferromagnetic fluid lost its not softness, its fluidity, and the membrane got higher and remained there, stuck. So again, like you maybe saw in an earlier video of mine, I had to heat it up with a hairdryer, maintaining it in a low position until it cools down again. And now it's lower, so it has room to travel up and down like a normal speaker membrane should. Maybe that was another reason why it had almost no volume when I tested it. We will see. Now I put on a little bit more silicone grease. It's not actually grease because it's not that thick. It's something between grease and oil. It flows, but not very much. I hope it will stay in there. I don't know. I will seal it as best as I can, so it will not dry up again. And we will do some tests. I don't know if it will work or not. I don't know. Try to learn from my mistakes and don't do what I did. look a little bit better at the speaker that you're fixing in the first place. Or maybe some people wouldn't even try to fix something that is so badly damaged. But I always try. If it does not work, I know that I did everything that I could. So I will try to put it back together. I hope I didn't forget anything. One moment, so I check this closer if it's all okay. Yes. It seems clean. The coil is okay. One moment, because we still have some glue left. Okay, I took it away. Now let's see when we put it. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's see how this will work. I don't see any markings, so it goes either way. And slowly put it back together again. Let's hope I don't break it. Oh, my hands are in the way again, as always. Okay, this is too soft. I'll put it directly on the table and push on it slowly. Okay, it's working, going in. Very slowly. Seems to be completely in. As you can see, again the membrane went up very much, so I will try to push it down, but the ferrofluid does not let me do that. I might even have to remove it altogether. And of course lose all its properties, but it's not working anymore. What I put in there probably it's much too thick for it. I can push too much on it because it's a very small coil. Okay, so this will be a tweeter with ferrofluid modified into a tweeter without ferrofluid. I will open it again, continue the video after it's open and all cleaned up, because it does not work like this. So another failure for today, but what can you do? It happens. Of course, now I realize that no, not enough. Maybe air is trapped underneath it, but not enough to completely stop it from going down. So, okay, I will try again. If you're wondering how you get out ferrofluid from the coil gap, well, with a needle. And a whole bunch of time. This will take a while, so get back to you later. After I kept taking out ferrofluid and kept taking out ferrofluid and kept taking out ferrofluid, I was forced to open this even more and found out where all that was coming from. I'm glad I opened it, because probably even tomorrow I would have worked on this. Pretty nice if you look at it. But this should be all lubricated, should all flow. It's all dry. So something happened to this tweeter. This is not what I did, because I did not put enough paint thinner to remove all that oil. I think I might have, but I don't know. Anyways, I have to remove all this and to close it all up again. So, okay, this will be fun. See you later.